Hello and welcome back to another Pricey HD video. Today we've got another episode of FIFA 17 Birmingham City Career Mode. It is episode 2 of Season 1 and today we are playing our first game. It is the friendly pre-season tournament. It is against Millwall. We are at the Walder Stadion. Yes, this would be a huge bonus, but it doesn't matter too much. If you missed the last episode, make sure you check it out. It was the very start of our new season with Birmingham City, going back to our roots here on Pricey HD, going back to where we started with this channel, Birmingham City, my club, of course. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I've got FIFA 17 cinematic journey content. If you saw that recent journey video, you should be very intrigued by what sort of style I'm doing the journey in this year. But don't worry, if you prefer the commentary version, I will be having a commentary version also coming out to almost spin-off as a side to that series, like a DVD extra if you like. You've got the in-video commentary from the, well, I'm the editor of it technically, not the director. But anyway, what a start. Che Adams in the 43rd minute manages to get us the goal that we need to go ahead. We had been dominating Millwall. We'd been slowly picking them off, trying to tie up them loose ends, and we did. In the 44th minute, Che Adams with his pace, a lovely bit of build-up in that basically sequence of play. It was a really, really good goal, and I was incredibly happy with it indeed. Then we get another chance here. It's back out to Keith Bell. Keith Bell has the shot, but it is just fired too wide and too high. However, Millwall get a free kick, and despite our dominance in this game, they get a corner, a lucky corner at that, and it looks like maybe we might be finally put under a bit of pressure from the London-based side, I believe. Millwall is in London, isn't it? Better be in London. Anyway, moving on. Right on the edge of the area, Millwall have an opportunity here. I managed to almost tackle them, and I do tackle them, Cotterill, but again, he keeps hold of the ball fabulously, and I don't understand why he's trying to time waste here, but they get a throw nonetheless, and a throw in, which unfortunately I realised I would be punished from. That was devastating. I had been playing so well, so confidently, and it was amazing that I was actually doing so well on a FIFA game at the very start, because it would have been so great to get off to a winning start. Unfortunately, at the moment, that could be in jeopardy. But the next phase of play is at Che Adams' feet now on the short corner. It's whipped in. It is a fabulous cross. It comes back out to Magoma, I believe that was. But unfortunately, it is just right into the keeper's gloves as it bobbles off the ground. A few chances came our way again, but nothing too major. Despite our dominance, we still couldn't get any clear-cut chances, although you can see we have had 7 shots to Millwall's 1, which just really rounds up this tie, doesn't it? But then, in the final moments, Donaldson, the substitute, nods it down. It is Keith Bell on the turn, and what a finish through the legs of the defender. Keith Bell has put us 2-1 up here, and that is a fantastic victory. A goal in the 44th minute, and a goal in the 91st. What a brilliant finish from Keith Bell, a brilliant substitute from Gary Rowett to bring Donaldson on, and wow, that was a lucky win, wasn't it? I am so happy that we managed to scrape that win in the end. That is great, because that puts us in so much of a better position. Now we can move on back into the menus. Let's make some transfers. So now we're in the live section of this episode where I am trying to make a few transfers. And you can see this is my shortlist at the moment, all of which are players that I know nothing about apart from Tierney, who looks like a fantastic player and could really be a great option. You can see they only consist of goalkeepers and left backs, a variety of different nationalities, a variety of different ages, a variety of different positions. Goalkeepers and left backs, of course. So why have I done this? Well, if you saw anything from my squad overview in the previous episode, you'll know that the left back position is looking slightly weak, and considering our substitute left back, oh my god, I forgot his name. How have I done that? I don't even know. But our substitute left back is actually only on loan, so that's not very helpful. We've got Jonathan Grounds as well, who isn't half bad, but he's not half good either. So we'll have to replace him. These are 3 options that look very, very exciting. I would preferably like to get English players in. But Ramirez is one that also looks fantastic. Look at that lovely amount of ticks. And then again, Rico Henry, Tierney, and Kingsley match that as well, to be fair. So, I mean, of course, Kingsley is Scottish, not English, but I mean British, okay, let's say British because Tierney is also Scottish. Rico Henry is indeed English. Just for a sense of realism, I know that you can get foreign players coming now and then at Blues, but you will see the core of our squad is actually English, and quite a lot of them are from Brentford as well, which is quite funny because I've got 2 Brentford players shortlisted here. I say quite a lot of them are from Brentford. Donaldson's from Brentford. Anyway, let's get into it because I want to show you and take through these players. So Augusto Batalla, he is an option that is, well, I mean, obviously doesn't look too great at the moment. None of the goalkeepers do according to their statistics apart from Bentley. Bentley is my main target, but he's a bit older and a bit better at the moment. Svilar is actually a Belgian goalkeeper and looks a very, very exciting prospect. He will be probably around or about my second target. If I do buy Svilar, he won't be a first team keeper. I might loan him straight back out, or I might just keep him as a cup keeper. But I want him to be able to improve, so it would probably be the loan option. Bentley, however, would probably be the first team keeper. I think his rating's probably about 69-ish by the estimation of my wits. So that is probably another great option. Batalla, however, he's just sort of in between at the moment. I'm not too bothered, although his potential, I believe, is quite good. Kingsley, Tierney, Ramirez, and Rico Henry, all brilliant left backs. I'll just see their value. I'm going to scout them further. Once they get their value, I'll put an offer in, and then we'll take it from there. Just so you guys know, profit-wise, that is what our statistics are looking like. The projection is 31 million. If we can keep making the profit the way we are. The expenses is 243,000 at the moment. The earnings, 596,000. The expenses, 243,000. Profit of 353,000, of course. Transactions there, the player shirt earnings and the sales, the wages as well, do take a big chunk of our money away from us. But luckily, currently we haven't bought anyone, so it looks alright at the moment. The transfer budget, that is our allocation at the moment. I can easily change that. But overall, that is pretty much what the finances are all about. I'm pretty sure you can see previous transfers as well, but I'm not sure where that is. So I'll just try and find that in a second. And then we'll go and have a look at the youth stuff. Right, we will be hiring a scout because this is what I hope is a long-term series. We got quite lucky-ish. Problem is, that's a big bulk of our budget. And that is by far an excellent scout. A really, really good scout. But should I go for Ward? Or should I go for Charles Short? You have to pay so much more for just them few vital stars, which make all the difference. In fact, I might have to leave the scouting at the moment just because I have no money. So we have no academy at the moment, which is a shame because you want to get academy players in as soon as possible and develop them. I will probably at some point this season, depending on what the transfers end up like, sign a scout, but not just quite this early. I need to see how the transfers progress first. Right now we've got a game against Wolfsburg Krakow, so we will be going out of live commentary mode, and I'll see you in a second. You can see the table in the bottom right corner. It's looking very sharp, very, very nice. We are in second on goal difference, so we will hopefully be able to beat Krakow today and get that first spot in the European International Cup. I am only playing these because I want to get a test of FIFA 17, really, an early sort of test in the waters, if you like. Back into post-commentary mode now. We have got another European International Cup game. This time, as I mentioned a second ago, it was against Wolfsburg Krakow. We are away, or anyway, on the away leg of the fixture, and wow, this hopefully will be another follow-up because we get a great chance early on, but Donaldson's outstretched leg isn't quite enough because he is offside. And they have a shot, they have a chance, and this game seemed a lot more dead. I wasn't creating as many chances, nowhere near as many chances, but nonetheless I was keeping them out up until there. That was a very excellent, very close shave. That was so lucky, and at the moment Krakow looked like the better side. They looked just in a way better attackingly. I just couldn't create anything, and it wasn't until this moment here that I'd really got in their last third, and it was this shot that unfortunately couldn't give us the chance. But then, no, the keeper makes the save. It is a corner kick, and can we make anything of this? I want to follow up to this game with another victory. I want to make it look a bit more stable, because it is amazing what psychological effects the start of a season can have on you. If I'd have started FIFA 17 off really badly, then I would be thinking, oh, I'm bad at this game as well, like I was on FIFA 16, because I wasn't very good at FIFA 16. But this plays so much nicer, and despite the fact that it was only 0-0, at the end of the day, if they don't score, they can't win. That was another great little opportunity, a good bit of passing play, and you find this year, I've got to have a lot more patience on the ball. I end up being the team with the more possession as opposed to the opposition, and that was so close, just scraping the crossbar. You see a man unmarked at the back post there. If that would have just been slightly more curled, wouldn't have hit the crossbar, it would have been hit right at me. But again, Krakow getting equal chances. If anything, this game is the most balanced it has been so far in this career mode, considering there's only been one game. That would make sense. Anyway, as it's played in, it was a really good opportunity, but the Krakow player just ends up tapping it off his shin by the looks of it, back into the Krakow keeper's hands. But Reece Brown into whoever that was, and then into Donaldson. I don't know what happened there, but it was all so quick, and Donaldson gets off the mark. Yes, it's only a friendly, but it's great to see what will be our main striker for this season get off to a start like that, although Che Adams is closely in contestants as well. And we are approaching the end of the game, but I was looking to secure that victory. We didn't in the end actually get the second goal, and again we only won by 1 goal. I'd like to be able to score more goals, because in the championship this probably won't be enough, but as I'm slowly transitioning into this game, this is definitely positive. 1 goal conceded in 2 games, 3 goals scored in 2 games. So, you know, you can't complain at that. Just hopefully next time we've got more of a comfortable win, more of a confident win, more of a satisfying win that, well, is, to me, believable. Because at the moment, that's not what we've got. Make sure you subscribe. I will. See you next time.